Good morning, children. We have read each and everything about around each and everything of first chapter, real number. I have left one topic that is in the starting of the chapter. That was this type of question is given. Every number are in the form of 2p plus 1, 2p plus q. Every odd integers are in the form of 4p plus 1, 4p plus 3, or even number as 4q plus 2 and 4q. So this type of question I am leaving, and we will discuss these all things in a classroom. That will be better for you. This will take a little long explanation. That is why I am not touching this. I am leaving this for classroom. If it will be late, then I will take a special class on that. That is not issue. But for that we need a little greater board. That is why I am leaving. So today we do a whole revision of the first chapter, that is real number. What we have read, if any point is left, that will be also covered today. And if you are getting any point which was not covered, you will make that thing in my eyes. It may be possible something is left, because this time I am not having a proper book, and whatever I am teaching around each and everything is without book. But I hope each and every point I have touched. So first I start with that. I have taught only in first class or in any class about number system. I told number system is of two types. One is real number, another is unreal number. This unreal number is a proper name is told as imaginary number, and the collection of this real number and imaginary number is called complex number. So complex number. Next I told this is of two types. One is real and one is imaginary, and another is real. This real number, further we have read about two types. One is rational and another is irrational. So today we understand one more thing. This real number is denoted by R. This imaginary number is this complex number is denoted by C, and this number is denoted by I. And rational number is denoted by Q, and this is denoted by Q naught or Q bar, whatever you can say. This rational number is again of many types. Generally we tell fractional part and negative of fractional part. So one of the number is decimal number. You can understand why, or you could tell fractional number. Leave this fractional and this you take in two form only, repeating or non-repeating. One is terminating, and another is non-terminating, non-repeating. So this is taken as Q. This terminating and non-terminating number, this is not a valid proper number. One more type of number in this rational number, that is called whole number. Whole number is called 0 to all counting number including 0. So this is denoted by W. And one number is integer. This is denoted by capital I or Z. If you take plus I plus, that will be positive integer. If you take I minus, that will be negative integer. Similarly, if you are taking positive Q, that will be positive rational number, and if you are taking negative Q, that will be the negative rational number. In the same way we go for irrational number. These all things we have read. Other than this, we have read LCM and HCF. Before LCM and HCF, we have read about factors and multiples. Factor, I told, a number which can divide given number, and multiple, a number is divisible by given number. This is called multiple. And the highest factor of highest common factor is called HCF, and lowest common factor is called lowest common multiple is called LCM. For HCF and LCM, we have to read 2 or 3 methods: one prime factorization method and long division method. And for common division method also we have read about this HCF and LCM. Also we have read relation between LCM and HCF, that was of 2 numbers only, not for 3 numbers. HCF into LCM is equal to product of number. product of number. Other than this, we have read application of LCM and HCF. In that situation, I have told you, if you are getting any question and you are getting confused whether in this word problem I have to go for LCM or HCF, in that situation you have to understand, you have to judge, you have to take clue from the question whether your answer number, the number which come in your answer, will be either greater than the given number or lower than the given number or greater than the given number. If your answer is either smaller or equal to the lowest number given in the question, then you have to go for HCF. And if your answer is giving clue that number will be, whatever number is coming in your answer will be either greater than or equal to the given highest number, then we will go for LCM. So once again, application of HCF. Suppose you are getting 3-4 numbers and whatever the word problem is given, that is giving you a condition, your answer will be either less than or equal to the smaller number, you will go for HCF. If you are getting clue, your answer will be either greater than or equal to the highest number, then you will go for LCM. These two things we have read about. Another LCM and HCF you have read. Suppose you have to find a number that divide given all number with particular remainder. In that situation, what we have done, I have told, suppose a question, 43 is there and 78 is there, and it is told find a number by which we divide these two number, you get remainder 3. Find a number which will divide these two number. Find a number which will divide these two number, giving remainder as 3. Then what I do, I subtract this 3 from this and this 3 from this. Whatever you are getting 45 and 75, you will go for HCF. Why HCF? Because whatever number will divide this both number, that will be a smaller than or equal to this number, a smaller number. That is why this can divide this. So this my HCF will be answer and we will go for HCF. And suppose a number is given in the question is given in the form, find the smallest number. Find the smallest number that can divide 40, that is divisible by 45 and 75 exactly. In this situation, whatever number will be there, either that will be greater than 75 or equal to 75. So my answer will be in this case LCM. So this will be the clue for that type of question. Now in this question also we have given you 3 types of question. If exactly divisible and with a particular remainder. If remainder is particular, for all cases I told you 3 types of question for the application of LCM. I told you 3 types of question for the application of LCM. Whatever I am telling you, you just note it down. That is very, very important. I told you if in the application of LCM, find a number, find the smallest number or find 3 digit, 4 digit, whatever number is there, that is exactly divisible. Exactly divisible means remainder is equal to 0. In that situation, first you have to go for LCM. If remainder is uniform, equal in each case, then my answer will be LCM plus remainder. LCM plus remainder. If third case is there, remainder is different. If remainder will be different, then it is necessary difference of remainder and divisor number will be equal. In that situation, what we do, we subtract LCM. Answer will be LCM minus difference of divisor or given number and remainder. Given number and remainder. So this will be my answer. This type of 3 type of question we have read in LCM. After that we have read about irrational number. Before going further, in irrational number we have read about fundamental theorem of arithmetic. In fundamental theorem of arithmetic you have read for any number, suppose you are taking any number 75 or 78, this 78 can be written as the product of prime number in only one way, if order of prime numbers, order of factors doesn't matter. Suppose you write it in this form 2 to the power 4 in 2 to the power 2 into 19. So you can write it 19 into 2 to the power 2, or you can write it 2 into 19 into 2. So whatever you are writing in the all the cases, what you will understand, the same prime factors has come here, same prime factor has come here, same prime factor has come here. So this order is not matter. If rearrangement of arrangement of the prime numbers is not matter, then this will be unique. Next, I told you, if a number is divisible by any number, if a is divisible by 5, then a square will be divisible by 5. Opposite, if a square is divisible by 5, then a will be divisible by 5. This you have to understand. If a is divisible by 5, if a is divisible by 5, then a square is divisible by 5. Similarly, also if a square is divisible by 5, then a will be divisible by 5. This is also important. After that, we have read about how to prove a real number or whatever prime numbers square root is given, that is irrational. For that, I have gone through a proper format. You have to just mock up the format and understand. Also, if you are getting any confusion in that, you will ask that. Also, we have also you read this thing about properties of rational and irrational number. Like sum of two rational number is always rational, product of two rational number is always rational, quotient of two non-zero rational number is always rational, and for irrational number we have read also sum of two irrational number may be rational, may be irrational. Product of two irrational number may be rational, may be irrational. But if you are taking sum of rational and irrational, it will be always irrational. If product you are taking rational and irrational, it may be zero if rational number is zero. If you exclude, if you are telling for non-zero rational number and irrational number, product will be always irrational. These are the properties you have to remember, and you have to note it down in properly in your notebook, so that will be beneficial for your revision purpose, for the purpose of examination. One marks question can come from this step. So now if you are getting any type of confusion in this chapter, you just contact me through phone or a message or WhatsApp, particularly for that thing. And from next class we will start next chapter, that will be our polynomial. For polynomial, I expect you should remember little factorization, what is polynomials, what is zero, what is roots, and basically factorization and zero, and what is polynomial. You have to remember that, and you have to recall these all things related to polynomials. Also, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction of polynomials is also essential. So you will revise that before starting this chapter, and I will start in next class this chapter, and this will be, I hope, weekend. You are getting this time weekend 3 or 4 days. In this time you will have time to revise this polynomial of class 9. So we will start properly of class 10. Take care. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.